Matt here, and in this Photoshop Basics video we're going to be learning how we can create layer masks. Layer masks are one of the most powerful parts of Photoshop because what they allow us to do is to hide parts of images that we don't want to use, but they're always available for us to use them for other reasons if we need to. So a really powerful tool. So let's get into how we do it. So here are three different images. We can see our different layers. At the moment, only one of them is switched on. But if we can switch them all on, they're the three images. As you can see, they're all over the place, different sizes, different spaces. What we're going to do then is we're going to apply what we call a layer mask to each of these in turn. Now, to make this a little bit easier, what I'm actually going to do first is I'm going to move the text layer. By holding the mouse button, I'm going to move it above the images. So as you can see now, it's sitting there on top of all the images. Let's just bring that opacity down a bit so we can see the images through them. You get the idea of the effect I'm trying to create now. So what we're going to do first is we'll create a layer mask on our clown loach. So let's turn the other ones off a moment. Select our fish. Now the tool we're going to use to select the part of the image we want to show is this one here. So this is our rectangular marquee tool. So I click on it and I'm basically going to just draw a box around the letter and around the part of the image that I want to keep. Now, as you can see, once I release it, we call these the marching ants. So these are the little dashes that march really slowly. All I now need to do to create a layer mask is if I go down to the bottom by my layers panel, here is the symbol to add a layer mask. I click that. So you can see now only part of the fish is showing. But if I look in the layers panel, you can see I've still got the whole image, but now I've got this new page here. It's got a white box, which is the part that's showing. We say white reveals, and we've got a black part which is hiding everything else. Black conceals. So white reveals, black conceals. So I'm pretty happy with how that one looks. Let's go on to our next one, the surf foil one. Same again, I'm just going to use my rectangular marquee tool, select the layer, rectangular marquee tool, and let's just make sure we capture. See, I'm not worrying too much about how big it is, I just want to make sure that we're capturing all of that. So there we go, there's my marching ants, and I can click on that add a layer mask, and there we go. So if I bring the clown loach back in as well, now you start to see what it is I'm trying to create. Let's hide those ones away, and let's do the last one, the pointer. Select the layer, rectangular marquee tool, we'll get the letter, and add a layer mask. So now let's have a look at what it looks like with all three images. And you're starting to get the picture of what I'm trying to create now with a different image in each layer.